Hey everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to our chakra talk to kick off the month of November. So I've been thinking a lot about what it is that I really need in terms of the chakra work right now, because I like to base what I present on what my experience is, because that's the best model of experience that I have. So for me, I'm feeling like, well, first of all, I looked back and I realized that we've been doing the chakra journey for almost a year now. So we're coming up on our year anniversary this month. So that is super exciting and unbelievable to me. And it also means that we've done a lot of work. So if you've been with us from the beginning, that's been a year's worth of doing chakra work. Even if you're off and on, still focusing on that work, it's a lot. And sometimes we need to give ourselves a time of integration. So our word for the month of November is going to be integration. So I was thinking about it kind of like a yoga class. You know, when you're in a yoga class, you do all these different poses, open up different kinds of energy, open up different parts of the body, and then at the end, we lay in Shavasana. And so we allow all of the work that we've done to just filter through the cells of our body, through our energy center. We just allow the natural integration to happen. So it's not as much of a doing process, it's more of a being process, just allowing things to settle in the way that they are, that they naturally need to, based on what we've done. So given that we've done a whole year's worth of chakra work, this month is very important for us to kind of take a step back and allow the integration to happen within us. So as you know, I really love analogies, and the analogy that I thought of for this is if you have a string. So first of all, the chakra system, you know, it's a vertical alignment from the root to the crown. And so in the past couple months, we've been working on the root, last month, the crown. Okay, so it's a vertical alignment this way. If you had a string and you set it on the table and the string is like in an S shape, the quickest way so think about the quickest way to line the string up, to integrate the string. If you went through and tried to fix every little bend, it would take you a long time and you probably wouldn't get it completely straight. However, if you took the root or the bottom of the string, pulled it down, top of the string, pulled it up, the string naturally straightens itself out. So that to me is the sign of integration, everything coming up into alignment. And so we've worked in the past couple months for that to happen, for us to get the groundwork that we need to root down and to get the opening in the crown chakra connecting to the divine to open up. So when we have that alignment, everything else is going to naturally straighten out. So that doesn't mean that our lives are going to be blissfully wonderful right off the bat and everything's just going to clear right out. But we may see different kinds of shifts happening as we focus on this. So we don't necessarily know exactly what needs to move around within us. Some of us may be needing the throat chakra to be open. Other ones, maybe the sacral chakra to create more boundaries. So everybody's going to be different, but I think that the most efficient way of working with the chakra system is starting with the root and the crown and lining that up, and then see what happens to the system. And so that's what we're going to be doing this month, and I'm really excited. I've never really focused on it like this before. This whole process of the chakra journey, I'm learning with you and doing the chakra work with you in a really interesting way. So I'm interested to see what will happen with me and what happens with you guys. So please feel free to let us know, and we'll be posting throughout the coming weeks on maybe different tips and tools that we have. And also go back to our other videos or our other meditations that we've shared. card. And if you're feeling one day that you're feeling spacey and you might need some grounding, you can go back to a root chakra practice. Or if you feel like your crown chakra is closed off and you're trying to do it all yourself, open up through the crown. So just building that awareness and working with those two ends of the spectrum, plugging into the earth and opening up to the divine. And then let's just see what happens. And one way to do this is just letting whatever happens, let all the work that you've done, just imagine it sinking in. All the balancing that you've done, all the heart opening, everything, just let it sink in to the body, and your body has a natural wisdom and knows what to do with it. So we'll just have trust and faith in that. So thank you for joining me today. I have a couple of announcements, some exciting things that are happening here on the Chakra Journey. I'm collaborating with Kristen Alpine, who does wildflowers and fresh food, and we've created a series called Cooking with the Chakras. So that's going to come out this week. Also I'm working with Becky Kuiper from Art Wide Open. We're doing a Creating Through the Crown class at her studio at Art Wide Open, and that is going to be creating our own lotus mandala. So that's going to be very fun, creating some chakra art. So we're just letting things sink in this month, see what shows up, be aware, stay connected. And as always, thank you for joining me. If you're following us on YouTube, please click subscribe and join us so you'll get the fresh content of our chakra talks as they come out. And we're going to bring different guests on the show, so stay tuned for that. So lots of things building, and we're journeying to bring our chakras to life. So I'll see you next time. Namaste.